Welcome back. We are looking at building the rest of this. I stopped at number 21, step 21. Step 22, we're going to actually be picking up some more of these pieces. I need 5 of these. And it appears, I'm trying to get the thing a little closer to me because my old eyes can't see those tiny, teeny, tiny little lines. But we're going to pick up 5 of these. And it appears that we put 2 here and 1 more on the end. Okay, I was about to say something's wrong. There's no way that's even possible. All right, hold on. Let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them to the side. Now there's 2 of the 1x2s, and that's what goes right here. I was like, this does not make sense because there's no way it goes there. Because we got to put these on the side right here, and then the other gap that I got right there. Got 1 more of these. And then 1 of these goes right here. All right, I still need 1 more of those things right there. And it's right here. So we're doing step 22 right now. And it appears on this side, we're going to put this one. This one, 1, 2. Oh, I didn't get 5. I got 4. Oh, no, there's 1 on the paper. I did have 5. It blended in with the booklet, so I didn't even see it. Now, why this one goes on the very end, which is split from there, I don't know. I don't like that personally, but whatever. And then on the very top, we got the red H, which stands for horseman. No, it stands for helicopter. I was about to say hospital. All right. Our heliopad. Guess it's kind of hard to do a circle. I usually have a circle on these things too. See, that's all right, whatever. We'll probably reinforce it somewhere down the line. Or not. I don't see how that's going to be possible. I'm going to make my own little alteration here because I don't like the way that's done. If I have to fix it later on, I will. All right, the very front right here, we're going to have to put a clear row of windows. And I'm putting it upside down, evidently. We're going to build 2 of these. With these being on the bottom. And then the flat caps, the 1x4 on the top. All right, so far, let's see, that's step number 24. Step number 25, we're going to put a bunch of, we're going to take this off and put it back 1 row. Because in front of that, we're going to put a bunch of those blue things like we put down there for the gray ones. There. Okay, let me push on the inside because it's like when you push it, it's like meow meow. Because there's no structural reinforcement there, and it needs to be. Again, the engineers for this company is not the best. I've had some things that turn out better than I thought they were going to be, like that one big thing for the, oh, what was it? It was one of the Jeeps for the, like the Jurassic Park knockoff sets. Yes, I said knockoff because, honestly, I think Jurassic Park's the first people ever had, like, you know, Jeeps and dinosaurs in the same universe for whatever reason. All right, so right now we're going to put this with these. So that right there is just going to be lights. I thought it was going to be like an entire wall putting down, but evidently no. So it's just spotlights. Put 2 of those. We got 1 right here, and we got to put the yellow block on it. And what we're doing right now is step number 26. All right, so that's step number 26 right there. Step 27, we're building an entirely different thing on this one. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's about right. We need 2 of these, and then a 2x4 and a 2x3 gray. It appears the 2x3 goes right here, and the 2x4 goes right here. Then we need 3 of the flat things again. One goes right there. This whole red thing is confusing. I don't know what they're doing right there, but it just doesn't make sense the way I'm looking at it. The only thing I can think is there's gonna be some overlap because there's not the red things on that one. I thought I was gonna put red blocks on. I was like, where's the red blocks? All right, that right there alone, just that is step number 27. It's a side field. It's a side build. All right, page 20, 21. All right, on top of that, we're gonna put a base plate, and we're gonna put some other plates, like little a 1x3 and a, oh my gosh, this is weird. I got a 5x1. It looks like that's a 6. Let me double check this thing. Yep, it's a 6. So this goes right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put on this. So when I put on this, I won't have to be freaked out by that. All right, so let me see. It's offset right here, so this is what's left over. And then we're gonna put a little 2x1 on the end and another base plate. So we're basically just making the next floor, I'm guessing. Oh, we're building an entire, okay, we're building a base plate that's gonna go, okay, so this thing's pretty much done for here. So we're actually building the tower, I guess. All right, so this is the base of the tower. I don't know why they can just pick one block, but one base plate. So whatever. I'm wondering if this is going to somehow or another connect to that. Let me look at it carefully. Like right here. Because I just put that in the wrong place. And I was like, that's not going to happen. Come on. Okay. So this lip right here will eventually join to here, but I'm not going to do it until they tell me to. As much as I may regret that later, but we'll not be able to see around the corner if we don't. All right, so right here, this base plate, we're now going to add a bunch of little handles. I don't know, they look like handles to me. Not handles Messiah. Okay, we put 4 of those, and then we're gonna put an extinguisher, which is this red thing, and the squirt thing on top of it. There it is. I'm guessing it's extinguisher, I don't know. All right, then in the back, we're gonna put 2 of these with a 1x1 brick on top of it to give it more height, more power. No, more height. Get it nice and flattened. Okay, it's 2 bricks in, or 2 studs in, and on the back side it's 2 studs in and 1 stud off of that handlebar row. All right, that's step number 31. Look at there, so we're in the top view. 32, we're gonna put some glass in these. It's gonna be quite a pain. You get it? Quite a pain. All right, so we're gonna stick this one right here. Let me double check to make sure that that's in. And then on this side, we're going to put those 2 columns again, but this time they're gonna be on top of little feet. These things. Because, you know, if you want your building to stand, you have to put it on some feet. Man, I'm rolling. Tell you, a good meal. I had some pasta, the garlic, curly parmesan, whatever pasta stuff, and I had shrimp in it. All right, flipping it. When a problem comes along, you must flip it. All right, on the next side, we're gonna be putting some more windows, some more panes. We got 2 of these, and it says 1 piece of glass for some reason. On this piece of glass, we're gonna put some stickers to tell you where you're at, so in case you're like, I don't know where I'm at. So it's the little checkerboard, and I guess sticker number 3 is what it says. Okay, so let me get sticker number 3 from the bottom, so make it easier to get it on there. It's a little off-centered, but practice makes perfect, and I can't practice if I don't make perfect. some reason this is not completely flush with the bottom, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay. And that piece goes right here. And then there is a non-pane one that goes in the front. Am I guessing that goes with the door later or something? And on this one, we're going to put, this is step number 34 complete. Step 35, we're going to cap this part. And that door is just going to stand there by itself. This is not a good idea. I would have, personally, if I made it for myself, like if I designed this frame right here would have like a little elbow joint, or a 4x something before you put a floor on it, because it's just going to stand by itself at this point. And that's very, like I said, I don't like the engineering that these people do. I think they do terrible engineering, but they do great pieces. And, you know, if you really want this police station, you can always do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to take it apart when I'm done because I don't really need a police station. Although I might use it as a mech station. That might be pretty cool, but not its current design. Now, I do like the garage, so I'm going to somehow or another use it. Oh, you know, with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mega Blocks, this might go well. All right, so we put the pane into the thing, and we're going to put this on top for step number 36, and it's in the middle. When that thing about pasta is, I am allergic. But not deathly allergic. It's just the it's the bread in it. So after my next break, I'll probably be blowing my nose like completely. But anyway, so there we go. That goes on top right here for step number 37. Step 38, looks like we're building something unusual here. We're going to be using these pieces, a gray block, and then a blue top-off plate. All right, so we're going to put these going forward for something. Okay, and cap off the blue, and then this goes to the back side of that, right there. All right, that was step 38. Next page is page 25. All right, step 39, we're gonna use one of these, a gray piece that goes on the bottom of it, and then we're gonna use 2 regular blue blocks and 1 regular white block, like this. Now the blue blocks are gonna go right here. The white block is gonna go recessed right here. Okay, usually I have to look at the next thing, but I'm guessing it goes right here because the next thing they spin it around and it's hidden somewhat. So it's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so the next thing we're going to build is we're going to need 2 of these, a black block, which I thought we were going to use this for a window. That'd have been cooler if they put this on a window, like almost space age looking. All right, let me clean off that black block. There's just a cat here. You know, you cats need to stop shedding. Why don't I just shave all of y'all? You got to be shaved. You got to be shaved. Let me put something to hold myself from over compensating it. Okay, like that. Just to bump up against it, bump up against it, bump up against it. Dance, dance. Okay, dang it. I'm off on the edge there. But at least the top's nice and flat. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, so got that. This. I don't know if I peel it back off. It is a plastic label, so there we go. But now it's a little bent, so I'm gonna try it one more time to see if I can do it without dropping it. Drop the mic. We try to be a little bit more to the one side, but and keep on going flush to that other side. At least this time it is definitely just a micrometer off, and that's fine. The other side's still got more black showing, but that's completely fine. Okay, let me break that back apart so I won't think I need it for something. All right, so you put this back on here. I'm off the screen because I can't tell. That light is so bright, it drowns out the screen on my computer, my phone. All right, so that goes like that. Now we're going to finally use these windows like this. So for the windows, we got to use I hate when they do this. I would have reinforced it going across there since they're obviously going together. And I don't really see anything that's going to help it too much in the future. That's going to create some problems when you're trying to... Okay, I was about to say, there's a computer here. How am I going to get it there? Okay, so the bottom's actually not going across. It's actually straddling it. So remember, when you push something down, don't forget that they're not connected. All right, we got another window, and this is going to be a pain to put this in here. That joke never gets old. Somebody like, yeah, it's gotten old already. All right, then this one goes over here. And then we're going to cap it in with these two long pieces again and with little tiny pieces on top of it. We put the tiny pieces on top first. Not tiny, but you know, like that, comparatively speaking. All right, that would be step number cuatro. I don't know how to say 44. All right, now we're going to actually cap in the entire top, which is going to get some stability with those two front things. You got a lot of pieces that are going to be trying to fight you. Come at me, bro. Okay, we got that capped. Now we got to get these capped with the piece going across it. That's clearly not it. Okay, let me double check. Everything's flattened down. No cracks. Crack kills. All right, on the side here, we're going to put a ladder that goes nowhere. Not there, here. And then we're going to put a radar dish so that we can have the mesh to come in. All right, we got this. We got this. We got a flower for some reason. I guess it's just an extra piece. And then we got the little teeny tiny dish. It looks more like it's not like a satellite dish. It's more like a attention all customers, you know, these big old things. I'm guessing it goes right here. It looks like it's going right there according to the little arrows. Or like a siren, like whatever. All right, one of these is going to go in the middle right up here, because we're going to put another light up there. And one by one is going to go right over here for no reason I can tell so far. But I don't have to tell. All right, there. All right, now those shoulder pieces that I like so much, they're going to couple those in right there. And over here. And then we're going to do a red and a blue, because sirens on a building, little flashing lights, like the building will pull over other buildings that are speeding. Hey, you house, you're speeding. So the whole building will go after them. I know it's silly, but I just realized the red block over there is not on all the way. So there, now it is. Okay, this is step number 49. Boom, boom, boom. And a gnat's flying around. Dang these gnats. This is the dog days of summer, I'll tell you right now. All right, this next part, we're going to use a bunch of, well, just two of these, this kind of block, this right here, and then a big block. Big block, construction set, big block. All right, we got to turn this way a little bit. Now it's off one block on the back and off one of that ladder. Then this block will be off one right there. And then this one will mirror the other one like that. Here's where the chair finally gets put in. And there's no swivel thing for it, which is kind of disappointing. I'm not sure why there's a chair way up here. I'd hate to be the one working up there. I'm gonna put it right there because it looks like it's saying to put it right there. Okay, now we gotta put a computer console in front of him like this. where the front piece. Good gosh, Midnight, can you keep your hair to yourself? I'm constantly finding little black hairs. And no, they're not for me. I'm the white sheep of the family, unfortunately. All right. That would be step number 20, no, 51. Why do I keep saying 20 something? I guess we're not used to making this many steps. All right, here on the very top, for step number, whoa, look at that all scratched up. Now, Midnight, did you go up here and scratch these pieces? Look at that. It's a lot of scratches. I'm gonna put it on the inside so it won't be seen. Put these two in here, and then we got that light that I was telling you about. Well, here it is. So for step number 52, here's the light. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light of the world. All right, step number 53, we got to put these pieces on right here. Basically, we're just creating like a, man, the camera's not gonna be able to get it soon. It's gonna be so big, it's gonna be right in the camera's face. All right, and then we're gonna put those pieces that I was trying to use earlier. It's gonna actually cap off right. No, dang it. We're just using one right here. That's not good. I would feel much better if we used this blue piece to kind of cap all of them in, but no, they didn't want it like that. They want it this way. This is kind of weird. Okay, if I was okay, look, I would probably put that over here, but if you really like this that much, I'm not planning on keeping this, but I'm gonna evaluate it and see what I do want to keep from it. Okay, that is step number, sorry, again, allergies. Actually, this would end up being the end of step number. See what I'm saying? You don't reinforce things, and then this kind of stuff happens. I think we're about to reinforce it now, though. All right, so now for that step number 54. Step 55, we're going to come up with a white piece right there that'll reinforce that part. Too little, too late, in my personal opinion. This piece right there. That'd be step 55, just those two pieces. We're almost done. How much time do I have? 22 minutes? Whoa. All right. Got a bunch of these pieces we're going to use. Might as well just leave them in there at this point. All right, these are going to be like the top, like the canopy parts. So we got, you're gonna have to hold the bottom while you push it down because this is just floating. There's not any support. Again, if you really think this is beautiful and you just want to keep it on your shelf forever, what I would guarantee you to do is go along and reinforce it while you're doing it. Like I said, I'm going to build it like it says in the instructions. Evaluate what I do want to keep, because I was thinking, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, at least for the garage part, I definitely love it. Not entirely, like I'm going to I'll probably take some windows from it and finish it out because it's, I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's step number 56. You got 4 of each piece, 4 whites and 4 blues. Now you can alternate if you like to, but I think we're going to, no, we're not putting a sticker there. I thought we were about to put a sticker there. For step number 57, we're going to have antenna on the top that will definitely go too high for the camera right now. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. It's like, there we go, see that? And the next one goes right there. So these are the little, different types of CB antenna. I'm going to compact, well, I still got a sticker in here to use. I'm going to compact these two things. There's a cat under my feet. No, she's over there near the refrigerator now. All right, we're still not quite done. We got one more thing, it seems like. We got this piece. This piece. We got a sticker. Was I supposed to use these at some point? The hundreds? Is this? Oh, that's for money, isn't it? I don't see where there's money. Did I miss it? Looking on the thing, I don't see anything for the hundreds. Gosh, the stickers are kind of hard to get started. Let's get them started. It's hot. It may have been for another set. Like, okay, so when they originally came with figures in other countries, there might have been like a robber and he had money he was dropping or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that could have been for that. All right, this part goes in the very front right here. All right, and then probably the next step is just to combine the two. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna lift the camera up because we have now accelerated or exceeded the ability for it to get everything into frame. Okay. Watch it collapse, completely crash right now. All right, so there's a huge gap between this building and this building. I thought they'd be right up on top of each other, but they're clearly not. All right, so I like the garage part. I might take parts from this and put it on this. I might even take that second floor right there and the third floor and kind of make like a window thing, you know what I'm saying, that looks down. And for me personally, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those windows, put them on this side and this side. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Well, I can get rid of that. 3, 4, 5. Well, I don't know. I was trying to figure out something. There's 5 of those lean forward windows. So I may like make the front row lean forward and the back row lean forward, and that would be at least 4 of them. Don't know. Still trying to figure that out. Cat hair everywhere. All right, so that's it. That is the building of the thing. Now we have a real working tow bridge. Oh, we forgot the helicopter. Now here's the thing. If this is a helicopter and it's trying to land, it's going to whack this building to pieces. So yeah, the helicopter, I think in my version, I'm going to make this into a mech. And this is going to be built into this. And it's going to have the turtles working in there with the Halo guys, because the Halo guys are going to be the mech warriors. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? So there's the Hello pad, the Hello Kitty pad. It's got a real working thing. I love the garage thing. I think that's groovy. That's one of the reasons I really caught my eye. I like those pieces. All right, let's take a look at it from all sides. So here's where you would play with the pieces. Again, I think I would like to combine these two, get rid of the helicopter, make it into a robot with some of the mixel joints I got. And definitely put those windows in this somehow. And if I get rid of the siding here, that's how many real pieces we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other side could be open for, you know, to get in there and access it. So I might put like the windows over here and here, make this a facade, like with the other plain glass ones right there. And then this be the side you actually get to get into, and even maybe put, like I can get at the Dollar Tree another pad like this, put it right here for the mech to stand on. So if I ever get around to doing that, I will definitely get back to you and see what you guys think. All right, well, thanks for spending time with me at lunch, having your lunch with me, although technically I wasn't eating. Hope you enjoyed your meal while I was starving to death. How do you feel about that? I'm just kidding. All right, the chair, I like the chair, but I don't like how they did it, so I'm going to redo that. Yeah, there's some definitely good things I can use this for. The way they build it, it's okay. I mean, like I said, you know, if you like it, go for it. So, just again, let me know what you think for this.